Hello there. Welcome to my channel, The Digital Lost. This is a brief video which is by no means a review of the Roland SE-02 synthesizer that I recently purchased. And why not, you might be asking? Because it's already dead. The Roland SE-02 is a monosynth featuring 3 digitally controlled but otherwise fully analog VCOs working together to create a beautiful, rich, deep and warm sound. I loved the hands-on control. There was no menu diving. The knobs, they feel smooth but solid, very workmanlike. People have complained about they were small and fiddly, but I personally didn't have a problem with it. The top is metal, and sure, the bottom was plastic, but it was a hard, rigid plastic. It felt very solid. This was a heavy, solid piece of kit that sounded great. These are all things that I would have gotten further into and demoed if the thing hadn't have just died on me randomly. Yep, just completely kaput. I was just in the middle of playing with it. I'd had it for 2 or 3 hours, and yeah, it just popped off. You know, of course I was only using the supplied power cable. No problems with anything else that was plugged in either at the time. Tried it on different outlets. Yeah, the thing was just dead. Real shame, but here we are. But let's go over there to that desk and a couple of days ago when I still had it, and we'll get further into things and then we'll come back here. Oh, and apologies for the big bright light that will be behind me in this next little bit of footage. I filmed this very hastily. I just wanted to quickly get some talking and some footage of the actual synth, if nothing else to prove that I actually had it. And I didn't really put a lot of thought into what I was filming. Oh yeah, and the sound will probably be a bit off as well because I was just using the microphone on my phone. But yeah. We'll go over there, then we'll come back. Very strange, quick video going on here and now. Not one that I'd really planned on doing, certainly not this type of video. I was hoping to do maybe a demo and review of this, but this is why I will not be reviewing the Roland SE-02 or 02. This is something that I picked up very recently. Very excited to. It came at a good price. I played around on it for maybe 2 hours and yeah, just stopped working. There's power going through the power brick. I mean, like the indicator light is on there. Yeah, just went donk completely out, and it's kind of soured me a little bit. I don't know if this is common. So 2 questions actually for people watching. First of all, if you've had any of the Roland Boutiques, especially the SE-02, and you've had a similar kind of problem, be it with just powering off or general reliability issues, please let me know below. It's something I would definitely like to know about. Because that would lead me on to question 2, which is where do I go from here? Do I get a replacement of this? Because the couple of hours that it was working, it sounded great, like really just rich and beautiful. Really nice and easy to use. Like, people complained about the tiny knobs. It didn't bother me at all, and it's not like I've got tiny little baby hands. That was not an issue for me. So yeah, like, should I go another one of these or something similar to that, or should I go a whole different route? Here are my thoughts. As of right now, I'm thinking get another one of these, which is why I want to know if other people have had reliability issues. And there are 2 other roads I'm thinking of going down, and they're quite different from each other and from this one too. First of all is Yamaha Reface DX. I got my CS here, which I love and use on just about everything. So I do love these. I don't like the classic DX sounds where it's that 90s R&B ballad kind of, you know, very FM piano type sounds, but it can make some really otherworldly sounds, like really weird stuff. So I'm thinking of one of those. The other I'm thinking is a bit pricier, but I'm going literally by the list of sounds and the sound demos that I've heard, and admittedly there aren't a whole lot of them online, which is kind of annoying. But I'm thinking a Microkorg XL Plus. It's a bit overpriced, but if I can find like an open box or a secondhand one that's well priced, that's something that I would definitely consider. So outside sort of thoughts on a Minilog XL, or XD, sorry, Minilog XD. Again, it's sort of in that upper price range, but it looks interesting enough that it could be a goer. So yeah, any thoughts, please, I'd love to know. Go ahead, tell me about your experiences with the Roland Boutique stuff. What you think, like maybe what direction would be good for me to go in for a replacement for this. And yeah, I'd just love to know your thoughts. Anyway, back to it. So yeah, that's about it. Do I replace it with another SE-02, or do I get one of the synths that I mentioned? So we had the Reface DX, we had the Microkorg XL Plus, and the Minilog XD. I would also like to add the Modal Sculpt to that list. And I know all of those synths are very different from the SE-02, and they are also extremely different from each other. But here we are. And I know the Korgs are a little bit more expensive. I've got a few things that I'm trying to sell at the moment, so if I can move them on pretty quickly and I find like a good open box deal or something, great. But yeah, please, thoughts below. Should I go ahead with another Roland, or should I get something else? Maybe even something I haven't mentioned or thought of. Please let me know below. I would genuinely love to know. So what will be coming up next on the channel? One of three things. I'm either going to keep working on the piece that I was developing when I had the Roland. I was really liking it. I'll probably just, if I don't replace it with another SE-02, I'll just adapt something that I already have over there. So it'll either be that, or, and this is a little bit left field, I might do a demo and review of this little Bluetooth speaker I picked up at IKEA recently. It's from the range that Teenage Engineering designed for or with IKEA. Bunch of different speakers, a whole lot of flashing lights for reasons, and mugs and cups and raincoats and bags. Anyway, but yeah, no, it's just a fun little speaker. It was one of the cheapest things that they had. It was $19. I kind of grabbed it just for a bit of fun, and yeah, it's all right. But yeah, I might actually do a demo and video on that and just look at the Teenage Engineering IKEA line in general. Or the next video might be another cheap pedal review. I recently did a video on the Danelectro Fab Chorus. I will link it below. Please watch it after this if you haven't. It's a very in-depth look at a very cheap but awesome pedal, really focusing on the spacey, weird sounds that it can make, and it's all to do with using with synths. But so impressed I was with the quality and the price of that pedal, I grabbed a couple more of the Danelectro Fabs. I got the Metal Distortion, which is pretty wild and cool as hell, and I got the Echo, which, well, it's an Echo pedal. There's not a whole lot of control on this one, but that's fine. And there's something rattling in there already, which is concerning. Maybe I'll even look at that. But yeah, so I'll either do it'll be another music clip, it'll be the Teenage Engineering IKEA speaker, or it'll be those 2 pedals. So yeah, just keep checking for when they come out. If you've already subscribed, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm flattered, I'm honored, and really excited. So thank you. If you haven't subscribed, I know this video probably won't be the one to make you subscribe, which is perfectly fine and understandable. So while you're here, please check out some more of my videos, plenty of music, plenty of gear reviews, mostly, cheap budget stuff, all to do with synths. And if you're enjoying what you're seeing and hearing, yeah, please do subscribe. And most importantly, again, comment below, what should I be getting next to replace the Roland? Do I replace it with another SE-02, or do I get something else entirely different? But again, thank you for watching. Check back for more videos. Really glad you could stop by. Comment below, thumbs up if you like. Subscribe if you haven't and you're getting a kick out of all this. And yeah, I'd love to see you again. But until then, just keep doing what you're doing, and stay cool.